Hi! It's a cloudy afternoon. So good afternoon. It's the 24th of September, Aaron.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
And it's what? It's pangilang podcast na nga natin
It's
to.
our fourth podcast,
Oh,
so we are having our break now. Uh, we are partaking, ano ba yan?
it's nawala tuloy ako. Egg pie.
One of the best egg
Yeah,
pies
actually.
I've tasted so far,
Yun
diba?
lang kasi dati alam po anong pangalan niya. Binili namin sa
Generic.
neighbor namin. So, pero ang
Generic.
sarap niya talaga.
Sarap. With
Oo.
coffee. Ang coffee namin, walang sugar, so perfect
Yeah.
combination, yeah. By the way, this is Aaron.
And this is Peachy. We're both interior designers from the Detalks Design Group.
And this is
Detalks!
Detalks.
Okay. Aaron, ano naman ngayon ang gagawin natin?
Ano ang pag-uusapan
Ano
natin
pag-uusapan
ngayon?
natin?
Well, we thought of sharing this with you. Today's podcast is everything about laundry.
Yeah.
So because I think yung laundry is one of the one of the things na madalas nating ginagawa, 'di ba? Sa
Mm-mm.
bahay. Even as madalas natin itong ginagawa sa bahay, pero right now meron din mga gumagawa na outside of the home. But
Yeah.
we will definitely discuss what are our tips about making your laundry space or doing a laundry space inside your house,
Oo.
right?
So, by the way, ikaw ba naglalaba ka ba?
Well, ngayon, hindi na. Hindi na. Medyo hindi ko na nagagawa 'yon. Pero before talaga, kahit nung ano pa lang kami, as early as grade school, tinuruan na kami ni mama maglaba. So
Oo.
talaga marunong kami maglaba, as in hindi naman admittedly, we don't look forward to it. Pero
Mm-mm.
every weekend talaga nung ano kami, nung grade school
Ay,
kami,
talaga.
naglalaba kami, as in sama-sama kaming naglalaba, family.
Oh.
So kaya marunong kami maglaba
Oh
talaga.
my gosh, ako naman sobrang opposite.
Bakit?
Hindi ako nag-iinarte, pero totoo talaga, nung natuto lang ako maglaba nung nag-asawa na ako.
Baliktad nga, no?
Baliktad. Pero actually, yung totoo talaga si Osric, mahilig siya maglaba. Si Osric is my husband, by the way. So, siya yung usually naglalaba. Pero sometimes naman I help. Yun.
So ngayon ka na lang ulit naglaba.
Oo.
Paano ka natuto?
Tinuruan ako ni mommy. Oo.
Okay.
Tinuruan ako ni mommy. Galing, di ba? Dati kasi, alam mo yun, wala lang.
Dati kasi spoiled.
Hindi kami spoiled, but Anyway, so, pero ikaw ba, naka-experience ka na ba na to use yung, yung laundry shops?
Yung no, as in yung self-service,
Oo.
hindi. Dati may mga times na nung wala pa kaming household help, nagpapalaba ako. Pero yung pinapalaba mo, alam mo yun,
Oo.
you just bring it to the laundry shop and then you pick it up at a certain date.
Oo.
Ganon. Pero so hindi ko alam yung process of paglalaba using the actual machine.
Oo.
Ikaw?
Kami naman, before the pandemic, nagpapalaba din kami sa laundry shop. So, syempre, hindi ko rin alam kung paano yung process. But, nung lockdown, syempre, kailangan kami yung maglaba. Diba? Pero yung coin laundry, na-experience ko siya nung nagpunta kaming Las Vegas.
Ah,
Yan. Yung first time ko naka-try. Pero
as in
masaya siya.
ko.
Masaya talaga siya. Kasi, meron tong meron tong vending machine. So, parang habang naghihintay ka ng laundry
That's
mo,
right.
kakain ka, chika-chika, ganyan. So, yun.
So
Masaya siya
parang hindi lang siya
experience.
laundry, parang meron siyang ibang activities that you can do while waiting.
Yeah, just yun lang, eating.
I think
Yun lang,
that's good
lang.
kasi may like yung sinasabi mo na vendo machine.
May vending machine na you can buy your drinks and
Yung
some
drinks.
snacks. Yun lang.
Ah,
But other than that, wala.
wala
Wala
na.
siya.
Okay.
Pero masaya siya talaga, as in. Yun pa isa, nung nandun kami din, tinuruan lang din kami ng fellow Filipino na kung paano gagawin para mas mabilis. So, yung ginagawa nila doon, pag sa dryer, multiple dryers yung gagamitin mo. Parang sa bilis matuyo yung clothes mo.
Yung clothes. Okay.
Saya, no?
Saya. Okay.
So, yun lang. So, anyway, what about laundry A? Ano ba yung share natin sa kanila na tips about laundry? So, I guess number one is yung layout, di ba?
Okay.
So, if hindi pa nagagawa, for example, you're just planning a house pa, so ano ba yung maganda? So, I don't know kung ginagawa na siya ngayon sa Philippines, pero I guess, di ba, kasi nga yung mga condominiums nga, nilalagyan na talaga nila ng laundry. But yung mga, well, ngayon nga, yung mga houses na stand-alone, may mga laundry area na siya. Then, kumbaga parang binibigyan na nila ng importance yung laundry area. Unlike before, na kunwari nasa labas lang,
parang
kasama ng dirty
afterthought.
kitchen.
Parang afterthought lang yung laundry kasi parang part siya ng dirty kitchen.
Oo.
Parang hindi siya talaga yung alam mo yun, kasama sa planning stage na dapat may laundry area. So ngayon, I think since laundry is parang part siya talaga ng culture of Filipinos, yung talagang naglalaba inside the residence. So I think it's all so very important na kasama siya dun sa planning stage pa lang nung house. Ayun.
Oo. So ideally, yung before before the COVID happened, ideally sana yung location ng laundry is either near the kitchen or near the bedrooms, 'di ba? So, bakit near the bedroom? So, kasi syempre, yung mga pinagbihisan natin, madali na lang natin siya malalagay sa laundry. But now, Aaron, sige, ikaw naman, since meron tayong tinatawag na new normal.
For the new normal, I think we realize na it is very important na bago pumasok yung mga tao sa bahay nila, dapat merong process of sort of disinfection.
Oo. Disinfecting.
Kasi tapos doon natin na realize yung importance ng having a foyer, like an anteroom before the main room. Kasi doon sa anteroom, like sa foyer, doon mo pwede ka mag-disinfect, alam mo yun, doon ka maghubad ng sapatos mo, doon ka rin maghubad doon mo rin kukunin yung tsinelas mo na pang loob. Pero, more importantly also, kapag gusto mong iplano talaga yung bahay mo na from ground up, we would suggest na magkaroon ka ng like a sort of a shower room, a mini shower room
ang ganda
sa labas. Kasi para maliligo ka na muna bago ka pumasok dun sa bahay mo. So, pwede siyang shower room or kung gusto mo, parang meron na rin dong may sink na pwede mo nang labahan din yung
yung diba? Clothes mo.
Yung clothes mo. So, para pagpasok mo, yun.
So, maganda din na nandun na rin yung disinfecting cabinets.
Cabinets, yes.
Diba?
Kasi meron din
stuff mo, lagay mo rin dun sa disinfecting cabinets.
Para even yung mga susi mo, parang mga bags mo, parang meron na ilalagay mo muna dun sa disinfecting cabinets. Diba? Yung disinfecting cabinets, pwede siyang merong, diba, UV.
Actually, may UV light talaga siya.
May UV light siya sa loob. Para make sure na wala talagang virus na papasok dun sa bahay.
Yeah.
Yan.
So anyway, tsaka din, yung paggawa ng laundry room or ngayon, siguro we can call it disinfecting room. Dapat ititreat natin siya the way na tinitreat natin kung paano ginagawa yung mga bathrooms natin or toilet and baths natin.
Yes.
So, ano bang ibig sabihin nito, Aaron? So, first, yung sa materials na gagamitin, di ba? Like,
ano yung materials na gagamitin doon sa
laundry room?
Sa laundry room. We can start with
ay, yung leveling mo na sa floor. Siyempre, you make sure na there's an efficient drain na nakalagay dun sa floor, tapos yung leveling ng flooring.
Kaya kailangan kasi, aside from the drain, kasi mandatory. Siyempre, kapag may water na involved yung activity, kailangan may drain kasi
Oo.
wala paglalabasan yung water. So, importante na maplano na kung saan nakalagay yung drain. And then, kailangan ding i-check ng homeowner kung yung contractor, yung paggawa niya ng flooring, hindi talaga sa level. Kasi pag level, magstay yung water
Oo.
dun sa floor.
Oo.
So, kailangan meron siyang, ano yan, pababa, papunta towards the drain.
Oo. And we should also remember to use weatherproof outlets, electrical outlets, di ba? To
Yes,
avoid
oo.
electric shocks and all
Kasi
that.
baka mamaya may, meron kang basa yung kamay mo,
Oo.
tapos hahawak ka ng outlet, baka
Oo.
ma-kuryente ka pa. That's why, dapat weatherproof yung
Outlets na
outlets.
gagamitin. And
Okay.
of course, it should also be located where you need it. Like, for example, given na yung sa machines, di ba? But, of course, yung sa part nung counter, maybe you need to place an appliance there. So, remember to also place an outlet
Yes.
near the counter or yeah, in the counter nga. So,
Uh,
yun. Yun. Okay, so ano ba yung mga essentials of a laundry room? So, number one, we have so much. Actually, when we were listing yung mga essentials, sobrang dami. Feeling ko, magtatagal tong podcast na to. Pero this will be very informative for all of you. So, hopefully, kung may mga listeners tayo na hindi nasa design profession, who are not very familiar, or alam mo yan, sana hopefully makapagbigay tayo sa kanila ng additional knowledge that
yes.
they can also incorporate in their spaces.
When they
Diba?
are doing the planning for them.
Yeah.
At ano lang pa lang to, laundry room pa lang
Oo,
to.
laundry room.
hindi sa entire house. So
Oo.
laundry room pa lang. These are the things that you need to consider. So what about the essentials? Ano ba yung essentials na
So, okay. Number one for the essentials is storage.
storage?
Oo.
Yes.
So, ito yung storage. So, we should have open and close storage. So, open meaning yung mga shelving, close rather.
Okay.
Close meaning yung mga cabinets na may doors.
Yes.
Diba? So, yun.
So
So,
combination.
combination. So, isipin din natin lagi na, I guess, yung laundry room kasi usually nagiging multi-function siya na room, di ba? So,
room or space.
yeah,
Yes.
so, syempre, since ganun siya, pati yung cabinets doon, multi-function din.
Yes. Especially
Diba?
kung ano siya, 'di ba? Kung hindi naman gano'n kalaki yung house.
Mm-mm.
So talagang you don't have any choice but to make it multifunctional.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, actually, can place your linens there. So, there can be like a linen cabinet. There can be a storage for your cleaning materials, di ba? So, yung parang broom closet.
Cleaning materials
Mm-mm.
nga, yung what else? The soaps,
Yeah,
storage
yung
for soap,
laundry essentials.
detergents,
So,
and
hindi katulad na parang ginagawa natin na lahat na lang nilalagay natin under the sink, di ba? Usually, yun
yeah.
yung mga practice. But, syempre, since maganda yung laundry room mo, marami kang storage, and you allotted space for that, at least now, you can organize your essentials, your laundry essentials, and yung ano pa yung mga gamit na gusto mong ilagay doon.
Sometimes nga, di ba, yung sobrang liit talaga ng house, you can even make it a combination of like a pantry and then the laundry essentials and then the housekeeping items. So those three categories can be integrated in that area.
Ang maganda pa nga kung small space, actually, mas nagiging creative ka in
Yes.
creating your storage.
Yes.
Di ba, Aaron?
Okay. What else? Ano pa ba ibang essentials natin?
Anyway, speaking of storage muna,
Okay.
sorry, yung materials, ano ba yung magandang material na gamitin nila for the cabinets?
For the cabinets, I think they can use marine plywood. They have to use marine plywood because essentially we are dealing with water. That's why kailangan marine plywood. Yung we call it carcass in design, but yung pinaka body ng cabinets dapat marine plywood. So it's marine plywood, and then they can use marine plywood also for the doors ng cabinets. But they can also use solid wood with glass kung gusto nila medyo hindi masyadong heavy looking yung doors,
Oo.
they can use solid wood with glass.
Oo.
Pero yung marine plywood, for example, you can finish it with laminate or
Mm.
you can finish it with paint.
Oo.
Or ano pa ba?
Stain.
Bleach, varnish,
Sorry. Oo.
at saka bleach,
Oo.
yeah, stain, yeah.
Yeah, they can also use for materials. They can also use stainless steel.
Yeah, oo.
Oo.
At least wala ka ng problema talaga
Oo.
with anay or with water.
Oo.
But of course, pag stainless, medyo investment talaga siya kasi.
Oo.
But that's basically the best material to use. Really, kasi 'di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi na siya kakalawangin, and at the same time, it's very easy to clean.
Careful lang syempre when placing hot objects.
Yeah.
Diba? Like your iron,
Yeah,
syempre,
yun.
diba?
Baka mapatong mo yung plancha mo dun sa sa stainless
Oo.
steel.
Hindi yan pwede. And also, of course, one of the next essential will be sink.
The sink.
The sink. So, sobrang importante yon kasi, syempre, sometimes we hand wash our delicates or yung mga fabric na kailangan may mga fabric kasi talaga na kailangan hand wash, 'di ba? So, yun.
Yeah.
So, pagka sink naman, we recommend to get a big sink na deep yung sink dapat. But syempre, of course, obviously, since parang gagawin mo siya na parang, ano tawag mo doon?
Parang batsa.
Batsa.
Yes. Parang basin mo na siya,
basin,
diba?
oo. So, yun. So, and
Pero
also,
is there like, parang ano naman, diba? Kahit like a simple kitchen sink will do. Basta kailangan deep siya.
Oo. So, I guess one example is the farmhouse sink. Actually, that would be perfect, di ba? Kasi it's already deep and big by design. Oo.
So, bibigyan na lang natin sila ng picture ng farmhouse para may idea sila kung how it looks.
For non-designers.
Yes,
no?
yes.
And also, we recommend that you use yung gooseneck type of faucet.
Yes.
Syempre, of course, para mas if yung, for example, kailangan mo maglagay ng pail or something, di ba? So, yun. So, maganda pa nga minsan yung parang may hose.
Yes.
Yung merong retractable na hose yung faucet mo. So, that would also be good to have, di ba? Ano pa ba? So, so, of course, the material would be stainless. So, it's easy to clean.
But there are also parang farmhouse sink na di ba?
Porcelain. Pero, for this purpose siguro. Kasi I'm not sure kasi I haven't used yung porcelain type.
Pero yeah, I think they can use that kasi both stainless and yung porcelain. But I guess it will just be a matter of choosing yung kung magkano kasi di ba? Doon na magkakatalo. Pero both are good material to use for your sink.
So another recommendation is yung drain nung sink.
The drain, yeah.
Kung may makikita kayo na parang naka-off center siya, yung wala siya sa gitna, I think that would also be nice to have kasi at least you'll have more space sa baba. Hindi naka-obstruct yung pipe. Oo.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Thank you. I got it in YouTube. So anyway, so punta naman tayo. So yun, storage, sink, and number 3 is the countertops.
The countertop, yun, importante. Na. So what are the materials? You can actually use several, but the basics would be natural stone or granite, di ba? Or kung medyo may may budget, quartz. And then you can also use synthetic stone, which we usually call it solid surface. So ito yung parang mga synthetic, parang medyo plastic siya, pero real looking material. Parang real stone looking material. And then you can also use stainless.
Yeah.
Diba? Stainless material for your counter.
Have you mentioned tiles already?
No, not yet. So pwede rin nga
porcelain or ceramic tiles
as your countertop. But of course, you need to have even for granite, diba? Even for granite solid surface, kailangan meron pa rin siyang parang substrate material. Like it's either concrete or marine plywood. Where they can put the the counter on top.
Oo.
So, yun. Siyempre, baka kasi kunwari, when you talk to contractor and then hindi nyo in-specify na dapat marine plywood yung gagamitin nila dun sa substrate material, baka gamitin nila yung ordinary plywood, nababasa yon, di ba? So, in time, hindi naman siguro in 1 week time, malalaman mo na sira na yung substrate. But in time, definitely magwa-warp siya. So, importante na it's either to use concrete talaga or marine plywood.
Oo.
Okay.
Or another option, but this is not the best option, I think. Laminates, di ba? They can also use that.
They can also use laminate, pero medyo tricky nga siya,
Oo.
di ba? Di ba? Even the way to install laminate, kailangan sanay na sanay yung gumagawa, di ba? Kasi usually machine press siya. Pero kapag mano-mano siyang gagawin, yun kailangan sobrang galing yung gagawin.
Kailangan expert yung kukunin mo na contractor.
Kasi usually kapag laminate, di ba yung corners niya, yun yung yung critical doon na corners, kasi kapag natamaan niya ng matigas na bagay, pwede siya mag-chip off agad.
Or if a counter is not anymore an option, for example, may existing na sila, they can also purchase yung mga folding tables, diba? Marami naman na binibenta.
The reason, ang purpose mo lang actually kasi is kailangan mo ng table
for folding clothes.
And sometimes if you have like a portable ironing board, ipapatong mo din sa counter yun, di ba? Kung wala siyang stand.
Yeah. So anyway, again, katulad din ng sinabi natin about dun sa work from home spaces, yung counters na to should be also clutter-free, di ba? Parang
sana.
So what can we recommend to make it clutter-free? Di ba, mag-install ka, invest yung sa mga organizers na pwede mong idikit sa wall or install sa wall.
Para yung kalat mo nandun sa organizers, di ba? It's either you put them on your organizers or on your drawers.
Yeah,
pwede ka mag-install ng drawers dun sa mo. Or mga containers that you can put on top of your shelves. Para talagang naka-organize siya in such a way na para wala ka talagang clutter. Kasi nga yung counter mo, it's not intended for clutter, but for another purpose, which is folding or ironing.
Tsaka panaganahan ka maglaba. Alam mo yun? Dapat pag clean yung space mo, nakakagana ng mag-work.
May psychological effect pala.
So yun. So anyway, so again, we discussed about storage, sink, countertops. Punta naman tayo ngayon, Aaron, sa flooring.
Yeah.
Actually, kanina nadaanan na natin siya, di ba? Na parang, again, we should not forget na dapat may drain yun, di ba? And ano pa ba?
And
so
the finish. Yeah. The finish kasi, di ba? Of course, you can use the basic porcelain tile or ceramic tile.
That's the best ones.
The best.
Kasi nga, pwedeng na mababasa din yung floor mo. Or another option, like you said earlier, during our meeting, is yung, di ba, yung, tawag dito, concrete. But it should be coated.
It should be coated, yes. Kasi, siya, kailangan hindi siya yung concrete lang. Kasi nga, concrete is dusty in nature. So that's why you need to coat it with either polyurethane or wax. Wax. Ngayon, meron na rin yung di ba? I think we've used it in one of our projects. The polyurethane material talaga. Na pag natuyo siya talagang para siyang natural stone na walang mga seams. So dire-diretso. So, and also we need to mention also that you need to clarify with your contractor na kailangan yung flooring mo doon ay waterproof. May waterproof.
May ka na nakalimutan yung waterproofing.
Kailangan kasi especially if you're living in a condo, tapos nasa upper floor ka pa. Tapos pag baka may natapon yung tubig, baka yung tubig mag-seep through sa floor.
But usually man condo naman, they have waterproofing already. So I don't know if they practice yung sasabihin ko yung drain pans for the machines. So drain pan, literal pan lang siya na you put sa underneath the machine. So ang best to use is the steel ones. Kasi
the
there's a
stainless steel.
plastic kind, yeah.
Ah,
So
yeah,
yung
that's
plastic
right.
kasi syempre brittle siya.
That's right.
So, syempre para mas durable if stainless steel yung
Ah,
gagamitin mo.
so para lang to make sure na wala talagang makaka-seep through na water.
Oo.
Yun. Importante siya sa laundry spaces.
Mm. So let's go to hangers for drying clothes.
Okay. Yes, of course, you need the hangers. Kasi 'di ba, sometimes you don't have the dryer.
Oo.
So, talagang natural way of drying yung gagawin mo. So,
Oo.
you need to have that ready in the space. So, you need there are several ways to install a hanger.
Yeah.
So,
For first one, you can incorporate it to your sa
sa
cabinet system mo.
cabinets.
So
Yeah.
parang literal, kung maisip mo na parang closet, parang gano'n yung nakahang
Tapos may
siya.
rod lang
O may
siya.
rod,
Oo.
gano'n.
And then another one would be like a wall mounted
Mm.
na parang accordion type na you can
Oo.
retract if you need to retract out if you need to use it. Tapos retract in kapag tuyo na yung mga damit
Oo,
mo.
meron din yung parang naka-fold lang, di
Ah,
ba?
pwede. Yeah,
Oo, yung
yeah, yeah.
naka-fold tas hanggaan.
So maraming system ngayon. So,
Oo.
but how about the string? You won't recommend that?
Hindi kasi yung string, usually
Yung
sa mga
nare-retract
hotels,
din siya.
usually it's just for light
Like,
clothing, like
yeah.
your, di ba, intimates, ganon.
So maybe that's an option that you can have. Kung talagang
Mm.
sobrang limited lang yung space mo.
Oo.
At least yun, pwede rin, meron yung option na pwede matre-retract, diba? If you
Oo.
don't, if you are not using it, iyaano mo lang siya, tatago or something.
Tatalo mo lang siya. Or pwede rin na, yung sabi mo nga kanina, di ba, yung mga ceiling mounted, wall
Yes.
mounted na, if wala kayong yung mga closets, mga cabinets, pwede rin naman yung mga nabibili nyo lang sa depot na hangers, yung mga lalagayan ng marami na yung mga lalagayan ng mga towels na
Yes.
meron rods. Well, di
So
ba?
that
Pwede din
you're
yun.
saying like the freestanding
No, the
racks?
one that you install in the
From the sea,
sa
from
wall,
the,
on
sa
the
wall,
wall,
yes.
oo.
And then you can use an ordinary rod
Oo.
that you can install mount from the ceiling
Oo.
with a string or with a wire.
Oo.
At least pero dapat yung wire niya may coat, may balot na rubber or plastic para hindi siya nababasa.
Oo.
But because otherwise it will get rusty. So
Yeah.
that's a ceiling mounted. And then of course you can have the floor
Freestanding.
the freestanding.
Oo.
Yun yung parang mga spaceship
Oo.
na. Or mga satellite, di ba?
At ito marami talaga sila mabibili sa Shopee, sa Lazada,
Yes,
marami nito.
yes, oo.
Pero syempre, you try to find the most durable kind, di ba?
And try to try to align it with the look, the general look of your space. Hindi yung parang, for example, meron kang color na iniisip, try to find some materials na of the same color probably or of the same material para holistic pa rin yung look ng laundry mo.
So, okay, punta naman tayo sa ventilation.
Yeah, ventilation.
So, of course, di ba, as always, natural light is the best. But
if you cannot have the natural light, especially in condos, kailangan well lit.
Oo, well lit. And
space.
of course, since need mo kasi, syempre kung laundry, kailangan makita mo yung stain and all that. So, yun, ang kailangan mong gamitin is daylight.
Yeah, so that's what we recommend, the daylight one. The nearest to the sun. So, yung puti na ilaw, yun yung nire-recommend namin na gamitin yun. But if you want naman your space to be, hindi naman ganun kaliwanag na parang convenience store. So, what you can do is to add some accent lights like in areas. For example, there's an area that you want to
sa counter.
No? Pwedeng it's either you can use a lamp there with warm white or like a count under what's that?
Under the cabinet.
Under the cabinet. The cove.
Cove
lighting ba? O under.
Basta siguro make sure din na pag maglalagay sila ng lights, hindi siya exposed.
Yes.
Diba? So make sure it's
you mean
hidden.
The bulb, hindi exposed yung bulb.
Oo, hindi exposed yung bulb.
Para hindi nakaka-glare sa mata. Yeah. So you can use either warm white there or cool white, which is the the light in between daylight and warm white. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Medyo yellowish white siya.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so about circulation, air circulation, so
Well, pwedeng
may
may window or ano mo yun na wala na ako.
yung skylight. Skylight ba
The
yun?
for the air, like in the toilet and bath.
The exhaust.
Exhaust, yun. Pwede ka maglagay ng exhaust. I think
Dapat,
that's a must, no?
oo, actually, kasi di ba, sometimes, or hindi ba, most of the time, meron ding amoy
Oo.
yung maduduming damit, di
Oo.
ba? So, that's why air circulation is important.
Mm-mm.
So, try to find, if you are to set up palang a laundry space, try to set it up din sa area na may
Natural,
window
oo.
for natural ventilation.
Yeah.
Or otherwise, magpapa-install ka ng exhaust talaga. Okay.
Oo. And again, huwag natin kalimutan maglagay din tayo ng trash can.
Yes, very important,
Trash
diba?
bin, oo. Kasi
Trash
syempre
bin,
yung
no?
mga
Basurahan.
yung mga lint, 'di ba? Yung mga tags ng
Anong
damit.
lint?
Lint yung nakukuha sa damit, yung parang
Anong Tagalog
cotton.
na lint?
Hindi ko alam. Baka walang lint sa Tagalog.
Hindi, meron.
Parang bulak. Okay.
Basta yung mga ano,
Lint. Ano pa ba?
at saka yung mga buhok.
Oo, tsaka yung mga buhok-buhok. Tsaka yung dryer sheets na ginamit mo.
Dryer sheets, yes.
Diba? So, yun. Kailangan mo talaga ng trash bin inside your... You can also conceal it in one of the cabinet, diba?
Yung parang bubuksan mo lang, tapos
Oo.
doon mo ilalagay yung trash bin mo. Yeah, kasi kailangan nga clutter-free kasi gusto natin
Oo. Kailangan maaliwalas yung space.
maaliwalas.
Oo.
Yes.
Okay. So, may naisip ako kanina eh. Pero later na yun, di ba? Yung mga, tawag dito, yung segregation, or you
Yeah.
want to discuss it now?
The hampers, di ba?
Oo.
Yeah, we can, di ba, importante din yung hampers.
I think we forgot to discuss it nung start eh.
Essentials.
Oo, sa essentials.
Anyway, yung hampers, o yung, anong tawag ba sa hampers sa
Sa Tagalog.
Sa amin kasi,
Lalagyan
ng
Hindi ko
madumi
alam.
eh.
In
Marurumihan
Ilonggo, we call our dirty clothes lago.
Okay. Pero sa kasi namin, yung hamper mismo, ang tawag namin, marurumihan.
Talaga? May ganon?
Oo, kasi we don't call it hamper.
Hindi ko na alam. Kami kasi sa bahay namin, since my mom's Ilonggo, we refer to, lahat, even the lalagyan, lago.
So yung mga basurahan, lago yun.
Hindi, yung basta pertaining to dirty clothes.
Okay.
Lago.
Pero wala kayong term for the hamper?
Wala.
Okay.
Hamper.
Anyway, so the hamper, ang recommendation natin is to have several, categorized, similar to di ba? To waste segregation. Kung isa-segregate natin yung mga clothes, you can segregate it na colored, and then white, and then siguro yung mga clothes na since pandemic ngayon, yung mga clothes na galing na sinuot ng mga frontliners ninyo, naka-segregate din siya.
Or even, kunwari, nagpunta ka lang grocery.
Yes.
That can be also considered as quote-unquote, contaminated clothes.
So, iiwalay mo siya. Kung hindi mo siya, ideally kasi, dapat labhan mo na agad siya. But if you cannot do that, ideally, I've heard this also from one of the distributors of washing machines. Dapat naka-separate din siya. And also kapag sinasabi nga nila na kailangan kapag bubuksan mo yung hamper mo, kailangan naka-face mask ka. Kasi you don't know kung ano yung virus na lilipad dun sa clothes. Parang gano'n. So, going back to the hamper, kailangan, we recommend that you do segregation. And also, if you have kids, kami, we have kids at home, talagang nakahiwalay din yung damit nila. Kasi nga, di ba, they have, meron din...
They have a special, detergent, di ba, usually.
And probably special laundry process.
Ay, oo, tama. Baka. I'm
Hindi
not
yata
sure.
Siya hindi siya...
Dapat ba warm yun? I don't know. Please tell us.
Hindi siya...
Comment if you know.
Hindi siya wash machine wash na todo. Parang medyo,
talaga?
mild lang.
Oo.
Okay.
Okay, so doon naman tayo sa add-ons. Ito yung mga nice to have,
Mga nice to
pero
have.
hindi naman siya necessary talaga. So, yung one is having 2 sets of washers and dryers.
Mhm.
2 sets of washer and dryer. Washer
Pero
and dryer,
sometimes
2
kasi
sets.
necessary siya, especially
Oo.
kung big family.
If they can invest in 2 sets, 'di ba?
Yes.
Why not?
So 2 sets of washers and then 2 sets of
Mm.
dryers.
Oo.
Yeah.
So, yun. So, another one is entertainment. Kasi syempre, magtatagal ka doon, intay-intay ka, di ba?
Yeah.
So, probably, we can also incorporate at a small television, di ba? In your laundry room, so that parang hindi ka naman mainip. Or just, pwede yung parang lalagyan ng iPad or type in music if you can, di ba?
Or probably then, di ba, yung a lot of space. Tama ba yun? Nandun ba yun? A lot of space where you can do your work while waiting.
Tama. A small workspace, di ba? Maybe while waiting for the laundry to finish, you can do your accounting or, I don't
Instead
know.
of going to your bedroom to do your work, nandun ka na. Kasi at least, pagtapos ng laundry, magagawa mo na agad yung next step.
You can even pala incorporate like a small library or, just like a reading nook.
Like a huga space. Diba? Like a personal space for you. Diba?
Yun.
Ano pa yung mga add-ons na pwede nila?
Yun lang yung maisip ko. Meron ka pa bang naisip?
So I think we can proceed to the styling na.
Sa styling.
So ano yung mga styling tips na pwede nating ibigay sa kanila?
So remember kanina yung na-mention natin sa storage, there should be a combination of open and closed
yes.
Storage. So sa open storage mo, other than yung mga easy to access products na kailangan mo for doing the laundry, you can also place plants or frames.
Yes, no, that's a good idea, yung putting plants inside the space para mas mo siya.
Mas lively.
Lively, yeah.
At least parang pag nakakita ka ng green, parang sumasaya ka, di ba? Alam mo yun.
Sumasaya na maglaba. Masaya na maglaba ngayon.
Oo. One thing you can also do is get cute containers. Yung mga or jars for your soap.
Yes,
diba? Tapos parang label
parang
din, yung mga cute na labels.
Instead of putting cookies, you put soaps inside. Pwede ka rin
Tita
maglagay
na
ng
tita,
cookies.
no?
Tita ba yun?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
Mommy.
actually, nakita ko yung sa tita ko.
Tinan mo. Tita talaga.
Yung mga soap niya nakalagay sa isang jar.
Diba? Ang ganda.
Pero yung soap niya is
yung
bath soap.
Bath soap.
Pero may laundry soap.
Yung detergent soap.
As in yung bareta?
Hindi. Detergent. The powder soap. Yung
powder. The powder? I thought
soap.
yung kala ko yung bareta talaga.
Hindi. Paano kaya? Well, let's think of ways to beautify the
Pwede rin naman. Like, for example, yung soap mo is yung perla. Ano yung perla? Yung maputi na soap.
Gusto ko yun.
Actually, may gumagamit din as bath soap Kasi maganda din. Pero diba, maganda rin siyang nakalagay sa jar.
Kasi mukha siyang natural soap, diba? Yung perla.
Pero I cannot imagine yung mga, alam mo yung reeded soap ngayon na mahabang bareta. Ano yun, puputuloy ito tapos ilalagay mo sa
siguro
jar.
pwede. Ewan ko lang
Pwede rin, no?
Masama yun or what.
Hindi naman. I mean, hindi ko lang alam kung matutunaw siya.
Ako hindi ko alam.
With room temperature.
Kasi we always use
powder.
Hindi ako nagpa-powder. Liquid ako. Kasi
talaga?
mas mabilis ma-rinse.
Talaga?
Pag
Kami
liquid.
powder kasi kami.
Tsaka mas namabanguhan ako sa liquid. Ewan ko ba?
Baka meron na siyang Fabcon.
Wala siyang Fabcon. Pero mas gusto ko talaga yung smell niya.
That's good.
Although na-realize ko, hindi siya ganun ka bilis magtanggal ng stain. Mas mabilis pa din pag yung bareta.
Pwede talaga siya. You cannot have everything talaga. Kasi parang pag kailangan mo ng tatagal ng stain, bareta ang and you do it, you hand wash it.
Although, pag washer kasi, usually, ang recommended nila is the liquid one. Kasi mas madali siyang matanggal
Okay. What else do we para mga styling?
Containers.
I think you can also put yung mga infographic.
That's a good idea.
framed infographics pa. Ano yung example? Laundry process. Kunwari,
Oo.
meron kang household help na bago, tapos ilagay mo doon kung ano yung
Oo.
process, tamang process ng pag-laundry.
Oo.
Or icons ng laundry icons.
Oo.
Kasi yung mga icons na nakikita sa damit, di ba?
Oo.
So parang reference, ano na rin
Oo.
nila yon. And also, like, motivational quotes
Oo.
para ma-motivate yung user to do the laundry.
Oo.
Diba? Like, ano yan? Keep, ano yan? Ano yung usually?
Wash, fold, repeat. Wash, fold, dry. Wash, dry, fold, repeat. Mga ganun-ganun. I don't know
uh,
yung motivation. I'm sure marami sila makikita ng mga motivational quotes about
or
laundry.
wash from the heart.
Ah!
Yung mga ano, ano pa?
So, marami naman choices ngayon. Like, for example, yung hampers, di ba? You can actually buy one na bagay dun sa interior ng laundry room mo,
Yeah,
di
so
ba?
pag ganun, at least kapag naisip mo na yung laundry mo at you have like the initial team already,
Oo.
yung mga bibilin mo na items, iisipin mo muna, ay, bagay ba to sa team
Oo.
ko?
Oo.
So para pag nabili mo na yung item, happy ka kasi, di ba?
Oo.
Wow,
Bagay siya lahat.
bagay sa lahat. So
Oo.
even from your hamper to your trash bins
Your
to
rugs, if
to
you're gonna
rugs,
use rugs
and
there.
even yung mga accessories. Kasi di ba, one of the rules of styling is that you don't use accessories that are not relevant
Mm,
to
mm.
you and to the space. Hindi
Oo.
yung parang maglalagay ka na lang, ay kasi ang ganda nito, nabili
Oo.
ko lang.
Baka maglagay ka ng statue dun ni
Oo. Tapos hindi naman pala siya relevant dun sa space or to you.
Oo.
'Di ba? So, parang yan, fake styling. 'Di
Yeah.
ba?
And also pala, one tip is to use hangers na pare-pareho.
Ah.
Kasi nakaka-stress pag iba-iba yung kulay ng
So it
hangers.
adds clutter kasi to the space. That's
Oo.
why. So kahit iba-iba type ng hanger, at least pare-pareho ng
Hindi,
color.
sana rin parehong type.
Ah,
Invest
okay.
na lang doon. May mura lang naman yung hanger, no? Basta pare-pareho.
Sige. Okay. Sige.
Isa sa mga nasa stress ako pag iba-iba yung hangers eh.
Eh paano kung wala na silang mabili no,
Eh di
of that
palitan
same
lahat.
type?
Hindi. Hindi, sige na nga. Sige, pagbigyan ko na.
May
Kahit na
compromise.
parehong color na lang.
Color.
Oo.
Oo. Kasi malay mo, may sentimental value yung hangers
Ay,
nila.
may
Tapos,
ganun.
tapos kailangan nilang bumili ng mas marami, wala na yung design na yun. So, at
At
least,
least pareho yung kulay.
pareho yung
Or
gulay.
white or whatever,
Yeah, pero ngayon, parang realize, or I noticed na, sobrang bilis magsira ng mga hanger.
Oo.
Especially the plastic ones.
Oo.
So, syempre, kapag medyo mura yung hanger. Pero kung gusto mo talaga mag-invest, siguro invest dun sa mga durable
Oo.
na hanger. Kasi gagamitin mo siya,
Oo. Tsaka para hindi mo napalitan.
na matagal.
Oo. Para hindi na magkaroon ng ibang
Tsaka
klaseng hanger doon.
tsaka itatapon mo yung hanger, it will add to the clutter in the
Alam mo, yung
environment.
isa pa na ayoko na hanger, yung wire.
Yung wire,
Oo, nasa-stress din ako doon.
bakit?
Wala, kasi di ba pag nag-tangle-tangle siya,
Ay, yung para,
nakaka-ano.
ba siya na tatanggal sa, what do you mean nagtatanggal?
Nagtatangle siya ng sarili niya. Di ba
Ah,
magkakatabi-tabi sila or
oo.
nagtatangle-tangle siya.
Anyway, enough of the
Oo nga
hangers.
eh. So anyway, yung last na, oh my gosh, can you believe it? Na nasa 43 minutes na
Oh my
tayo.
God.
Pero yung last na to, promise, color scheme.
Color scheme. Yeah.
Oo.
So,
Ano ba yung preferred na color scheme when it comes to laundry?
well, if you think about functionality, of course, kasi since laundry siya, so importante na makita mo yung damit, syempre,
Oo.
at saka yung mga dumi. So, it would help na yung color scheme mo would be in contrast with not naman the color of the clothes, but make sure na light enough siya
Oo.
na makita mo yung mga bagay.
Totoo.
'Di ba? So
Oo.
I would recommend na on the lighter side of of your color palette.
Oo.
Yeah.
Eh,
So
and
pwedeng like if you don't want the basic cream, Probably you can do some other colors like pastel
colors,
colors, yeah,
yeah, or
pastel of the blue
neutral,
and neutrals.
no, neutral
Yes.
colors. But
But
if you're really a fan of dark colors,
uh,
maybe you can use them in your cabinets, di ba? If it
yes,
won't take the
the
the whole
whole
room,
room. So
or
accents.
so
You use
accents.
those bold colors as accents.
Oo.
But generally, use pastels, neutrals, or lighter color
Mm-mm.
in your laundry space.
And I think you've mentioned this a while ago also, yung hardwares nyo. So, see to it na you use the same color of hardware. Like, for example, you use, silver. So, silver na lahat, di ba? Wag na kayo, kasi it's, di ba, your laundry room is such a small space.
Yes,
So, iwasan natin na parang maging chop suey yung mga ilalagay natin doon.
that's
So,
right.
yun. Stick to at least, kunwari, isang color lang ng hardware, di ba?
Uh,
Or, tapos yung, yung color scheme din, siguro stick to 2.
uh,
Di ba? 2 to 3,
that's right.
pwede.
Speaking of hardware kasi, if you plan ahead the design or the style of your space, mas makakamura ka pa rin eh. Kasi kunwari, na-plan mo na yan. So, ililista mo na lahat ng mga hardware na kailangan mo. And then usually, hardware suppliers would have a collection of hardware. So, lahat na, meron na yung doorknob, meron na yung hinge. So, parang, yun na yung isang collection na yung bibilin mo instead of getting from other na isa-isa.
Ay, for non-designers pala, let's define hardware. What do we mean by that?
Hardware.
So yun nga, yung mga doorknobs,
Doorknob.
locks even, if you have locks in your laundry room, yung mga drawer pulls, mga handles ng cabinets, hinges,
yung bisagra.
yeah,
bisagra.
even yung mga clothes rack, di ba?
Yes.
Oo. So, yun.
So, yun yung mga hardware na kailangan mo. So, mas maganda kung nalista mo na lahat bago ka bumili. Okay, para, at saka may ensure mo na may stock, di ba?
And if you can't do that, of course, you can always ask your friendly interior designer to help you out. Di ba kasi at least, di ba parang kung busy ka sa work, di ba? And an interior designer can help you a lot. I mean, more than yung mga sinasabi natin. Kasi spaces are always personalized.
Yes.
So,
definitely.
Get an interior designer. A licensed interior designer.
Yes.
Licensed naman talaga pag interior designer, by the way.
A licensed one at that. Okay. So, I guess we have already covered everything.
So, if you want to ask us something, just feel free to comment. Feel free to ask your questions in the comment section.
Yes.
And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Yes. Please help us grow our channel.
So that we can help more people as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yun, thank you again for listening, for watching our podcast, YouTube, diba? So I hope na marami tayong na-impart sa kanila na mga helpful tips about laundry
spaces. Thank you very much. And this is Aaron.
And this is Peachy. We're interior designers from Detalks Design Group.
And this is
Detalks.